second is also obe trying to obe good when you must in the NPP. And NPP ben irrelevant. I'm a me show. A system be on my building no NPP. Alan is good so love you. But the man Alan went making part one. Meaning but MCBA now that we need that financial muscles now making their elections. Let me be honest with you. A moment TV so radio so third force will be about in senior no. We need the financial muscles out of elections. Forget it. NPP need this for me go anymore. The financial muscles also build the party from the scratch. From the polling station to the electoral area to the constituency to the region and to the national. Say you to about a polling station. Say we need polling stations on the day of election. On the protected or ballot here. Both the NPP and the NDC on for ballot.
We believe in the vision, the ideologies of
Japan. Year 2023, Prime Minister. Your first of Kennedy Japan, your diehard support of Kennedy Japan, your goose baby. Anna, Mr. George Otibunso, yes, no. Osha Alan, the internal land contest, another numbers, a call form, and as Alan support beat if you didn't say. You're two abani we na Alan at Yakoda. But with honorable Ken, compressor Benessa, Yanka groups in the Emum, Nanya Bako. The Aka groups in Abumawi. Your fact friends of Kennedy Japan, a bear shy with ya. That of Kennedy Japan, bear Mike, dear. The Yampe, a dear new beard, and Yamfanto. That's okay. Yan further Kennedy Japan the base. And the admin started from 2023.
And only NPP for now.
Was it? Yes.
So NPP for now, Marty the base. It could be a better rising from the NPP.
Yeah.
What I know, they say it must be supported backed by the NPP for constitution. Is this the base? No free NPP mono. Are you backed by the constitution and blessed by the NPP?
No.
I didn't.
Reason they say. Yeah, until because of NPP. Yet till because of Kennedy Japan. And I would say, yeah, call MPP internal contest. No. Near ordinary Ghanaians or one yet MPP for them supported Kennedy Japan. Minimum already be a fan of Harrison. Or your NDC in the ultimatum. We have a constituency. Or support Kennedy Japan. Meaning NDC for them. We believe in honorable Ken ideology. No? And they were part of the bid. What I said, Mike, what kind of 2023 walk now, you know, honorable Ken, you feel you be park. Not any MPP delegates, but not a ordinary Ghanaians who believe in honorable Ken. And now we have friends of Kennedy Japan, they do one MPP for, or me NDC for. But a Basibia, you're 12 years Kennedy Japan, they almost decided they will go back to their various party. But you who said, yeah, boy, you an intense step, you want to present Kennedy Japan 2028, you know. They've come.
Oh, so the vision is mobile president Kennedy Japan 2028. So it's come behind what you are doing.
Ken is not behind what you are doing. But yes, see a bit president Ken in 2028. And you are the difference between this, any Alan, any Cheddar, and will be our contest being said. The base, you know, baby General and they say, honorable Ken, we want to present you as our flag bearer in 2028 because you won't say, oh, numbers aside the NPP album, no, and I say outside the NPP album, oh, you're popular. A chain, Nipana NPP for our but inside the NPP album, you may not be popular. But we Nipani we are now, so no question Ghanaian population. A honor we are popular. And the Ken is not Ken or on say the air nature. But yes, say, yeah, the man a corner. Now can't check Ken say, but winning. Short term, Mr. Ken, we need option, so also ba. Mr. Ken, we need option also ba. Reason is say Mike. Yay, and a mark in the Japan. MPP for ne, you are packing the Japan, a chow, you are hooking the Japan film. I hear the base in Inti. I hear the base in Inti. And you're more packing the Japan, chow. But say, can the Japan coin and come again for that's a Japan tobacco. Ram it so because I'm making the Japan pet, can the Japan tobacco to balance. Oh, tobacco in the Japan tobacco, but do you have the base? Can the Japan with the base, no? And I am making the Japan tell you, yay, that take an train position. We are not going back to the MPP. This is all come by your own one, or more your share. And we are still in contact with Honorable Ken.
But you are not being fair to the party. Kennedy Japan for years have benefited from NPP, becoming the member of parliament in the ticket of the NPP. At a point in time, board chairman. With all this, now occur elections, Lusuna Makasa, oh, you've seen you are popular outside. You know, you deflected from the course noir who believe in essential no na yema won te ho a you people have not been fair to the party akene Japan
me da ase me say ba the bill o me ka asem kiro me tete obi ka say party no and Mike in the Japan bigger. I disagree.
Oh sir.
Say Mike, obi a oye NPP no be ka say party no Mike in the Japan. Nipa cross on corner party man yet so no. Share there are certain people you can't tell them say they are not bigger than the party. Me on any other day make us can bigger than NPP to some extent. O course swamana your friend Freddy. Or you're bigger than the NPP in the constituency. NPP has presented a candidate for more than 5 elections. We need seat now more. But ye de Freddy Koyen, Freddy Papa na do ye our yen hono. Why we no swam my seat at the NPP? Are you telling me that NPP the man win that seat? Yamra Ken the Master. Before Ken about 2000. Na asin no phone. Na a yen this strong hold or ma presenting candidate the bri or Ken neighbor Ken at the bottom sika. Actor a lot of street light, aye development, aye quine, assist to schools. Can quant the MPA, both the NPP, the NDC, one the personal seeker, as 77 schools or anti city and I will call 1 hour call loose. Not Ken a barber, you are telling me, say, party near bigger chunk in the Japan. And you almost say Ken and a party number Ken contract. Cinema MPP need a party man a contract.
And there are so many MPP for contractor in Japan in his lifetime together with the wife and then from the you know among benefit be meanwhile almost what bread said in Japan bria
I mean case me chiro say Mike e ya dia ye increase that impression fan to in Japan so say Mike MPP ebe ba mu 2000 1996 Kent or pick up my MPP
am I
2000 or to pick up my MPP and the party ba bam near man contract kakra. Yes, yeah, time contract in Yaman. And then I'm here video be. Magdan MPP a contract over $2 billion. Ken can say no Mr. Ken boy. I about confirm why was part become the general secretary. Former should be an MP. Eugene. Me busa say Napo why not contract MPP. Contract Napo enyano MPP Ken and Yamufa. Omo nche me acquire contractor. Omo de mark in the Japan. Jeffkey when your contract on a point na B and your contract na point Kabu when your contract na point. But when you jai no matter what we are to create an impression say Ken and your man a contract. But me my boy Jeffkey before Jacob be general secretary na the contribution sikase no yidima party no. Be a call position ya omo pesika e de akora na conference no. O ma je 40 billion Ken de Japan. But also your contract and when you be anko. It let us not create an impression. Say,
no, but they are still in the party. But Japan seems to be
no. Even those time and they contest, you know, and they are contract Nyama Ken, Cocoa Board, Aquine, ECG. Now, una say Mike, una man will be a microphone man, Mr. Menkasano. Who can't get me Macasa more than all. Me Baza Wakata, me boy. Want to be made a Casachel. Nipana or ma Ken contract, or no say no nyai. Now, because Ken your contract a minister at the man, me boy.
Were you going to the elections as you said? I was saying, Chinchina can win, can win the Yatian. Over the years, you want people for Marco contest or winning or Montiamo. Why are you doing this to destroy the party?
Omonya Ken. Sina Mike. And some job for more gun, what kind of cry? I was a Ken Tino. Now, or win a bed see Ghana. We're switching now, Musia. Maybe I'm better with Dinka and Combo. And so leaders here, or more person, they want to become the next president. Tell me if they have solution to our current situation. Yeah, for me now. By any Ken now, the idea we may say any power for us to the basic. I mean, by any Ken now, you're any visions or outline. These are never beating that solve problem. Meaning, so in a video, yeah, call Alaju and Alaju for Asu. Alaju say a war as a Ayawaso Central or West Bubako. Yeah, could do honorable can say, or dot na ye can was him. And the receiving sure one can na never call good ocean. But she ensure a quiet more dom. So, no, ye leader of the country. What he's going to do, he said, Semai, or Barber dredge or Donald. Now I expanded. Now I locate artisans. Now, yes, you see hotels at Chongwesha near the boat, as so. Sama, about who said, almost say for a decade, Oma invested over $1 billion. To end Accra flooding, but Accra that's so flooded. Let me read something from the Daily Graphic. 1960. Yes, in sure toy a bit fan. Sata we have cars and so on. Ye pia tete car the same thing.
When the rains came to Accra.
Cinema, ye da so this challenge. And I'm President John Dramani Mama Etesoro. And then all for my share womb. Our Tesoro. Mr. Dr. Bomian so enam form. No take Acunyaso at the make the deputy president or the vice president. And then well, I know ye buy basic. Not say my your maya. Sabi a team in so baba toa. Near spending $49 million. See a quadrege or dog. Na ensure no. Wouldn't say I spend $49 million for a dog.
Yeah.
And serious country bank and I'll be spending $49 million. So the dredge or dog now or don't yiri after ni person. Nakasa minister no and the various people what that ministry in jail or that's not my bontine. And these are the reasons that honorable Ken your fees also will free party no or j or man so yeah.
And deliberate for over the years and because over the years NPP power say oh can Japan acquire by say man appointment or say oh you know the amount will be. So all this vision because I'm a quarter yet so Kufado buy road ministry no na ye can Japan there no say from my quarter or better so okay man appointment was also one pay. Say all this vision and one farm one NPP.
Say Mike, I mean it be a speculation. I'm a quarter when another day. Now Sebi Nanado person de contract a man offers and a bush and get a kind of Kede Japan a road ministry.
Say be an ministry, some ministry in the maybe another one I saw the man offers. Maybe I saw the market.
And some that was a year called campaign or more trust or make cancel at the I can impress you say if another wasn't even a president, Ken was controlling everything. Senior, second, a minister, there are certain things I want to me, but a president, there are certain bold steps I wait my take it. Share, now me, I was reading something. What him say, Accra land size, you know, over 3,000 square meter. Meanwhile, I have over 9,000. Northeast, over 9,000. Yeah, now, honorable can say, how do we decentralize the ministries? Now, Accra na aye densely populated, no, so better. What say you move agri ministry and go see Yemfa lands and natural resources, local government ministry, and Ashanti region. Yemfa trade and co eastern region. Yemfa tourism and co water. Yemfa science environment and co bono. Yemfa energy and co western. Yemfa education and co central. And we are sad we are a bema pressure one Canada. I man for Pubia fees and present concano a sobeti. And we are a son some way ni kwa ya faso educational mind. And or more those who want to become president, they've been there, they've been vice president. Apart from a student can Julia Zebra, but those one and let them outline their vision. Yeah, conversation will be cut all the Sebi, a Christian Boko Israel. Ubi Chep Quanya, Ubetima creating new man Ghanaian youth and Yabia, Ubi somebody, a soft for Boko Israel. And there was no honorable. Vision, even when you lost the election, you are still creating factories. And at the biggest pharmaceutical industry ever Ghana in West Africa and Kenya, Japan there. Yeah, or ye ensure no that could nipa tired make you general steel plant pharmaceutical and the nipa 3,000 and the papa no this vision I didn't hear say money cut them. Then the base no I was say yeah call say Ghana for pay. Na say Mike e because our TV so na bia wo pay. And some trofo a omo e because the shaibu mo yire mo na support mo. Because say Mike both the NPP and NDC problem I facing no. Omona I control man from 1992.
Oh, for me, I think say Mubetimi Akabum, not really even Japan, but if Ghana for Betimi Akabum say all the minor parties need na Anoyan Kambum. Now Yantre and this NPP say there are other options. I think I will support that.
Yes,
but maybe worrying is say why are you forcing Japan to be president?
Because of his vision for the youth. Senior Mike, obviously because of the youth, I'll die for this country. Senior Mike, where you move? But we and some only man form the application by Israel. Those who are not even journalists, because of so many they want to work. Now your mania NPP Miami former party. Yeah, about 2016, but can't Ghana for say you be creating Numa. I'm ya importing the pound by year, yeah, unemployment rate, it could do 14.7. President John Dramani Mama, whom ye and was all the 24-hour economy ba 133 and ne obaye when see factory back and the 24-hour economy at that market is here. And do you think say the youth will be able to gain jobs from these leaders? Dr. Boyman was the vice president. NAPCO was directed under him. Now for class almost 7 cities a month. Oh, Corrado Moka. But now we can a be factory a BEM pro Ghana for and Oka Bruchida. Any part of the Wasser Moya Benjuma. A private investment and Juma and Omoye. There was a papa with our vision. So no crab no one can tell Juma as president here. Or Nam sell or private sector no new quite for creating Jumano. Say mine. Or what the private individuals or market Juma. Did it make sense? Sabi, ya say ya ba ya boom mine. Na sika ye di be good banks. Ne bo din che sika be revive banks. But na Ghana for na ye adwuma. Does it make sense yet ya? Na Ghana for could South Africa. Na omo chesi Ghana for se mo mbra mo krum e ma chichi mo krum. Na da mo se nkofo bi e be ye se o ana ye mpam MTN, ye mpam Absa Bank, ye mpam Sana se mo am ye sa no mo out of your mind. Look at the number of employment MTN that create to her. Ghana for no more South Africa. Do say no be sa multi-million-dollar companies. No? Absa Bank, where Juma offer Ghana for standing by your facilities. We come back. What
will happen if Ken Japan decide to say upon further consultations, me na me join the base because Ghana for being so I say, well, the easiest way for Ken to become president is to remain in the NPP. So the Alan Freemoa. After the 2024 general elections, Ghana for South Africa, Ireland as well by now, maybe who knows, if you can obey me a winning. What will happen to the base if Ken decides say party NPP not he wants to remain in NPP? Obey
Second decides obey NPP obey good when you say in the NPP. And NPP ben irrelevant. I'm a cast a system be on my building no NPP. Alan is good so love you. But the man Alan went to making part one. Meaning, but MCBA now that we need that financial muscles now making their elections. Let me be honest with you. A moment TV so radio so third force will be about in senior. We need the financial muscles out of the elections. Forget it. MPP need this for me go anymore. The financial muscles also build the party from the scratch, from the polling station to the electoral area to the constituency to the region and to the national. Say you to about our polling station. Say we need polling stations for on the day of election on be protected or ballot here both the MPP and the NDC or me for ballot my man for instance Owura Jacob Yeboah and wa ba join here so we call Sunyani Isia one polling station onya over 109 votes but you can't Sunyani Isia bo no 88
Sabu Joao me na me kwa homa no so emra akwasi adai odike his excellency a leader and founder at the union government. That over the years, Odike Ayobia, Yanushia Bia Anoa, Dinkomo speaks to the ills of this country and Nananom and Amanya for the also Moya Muntimin ye. And they a whole is also an Omana Sasia ye experience. Odike, I'm watching and crying to saying,
Samak, maybe also. And can you really look as a good as I say so? And yet, Nicasa.
Na man for a weevil, no one could have cracked us or more church. But I don't know your fancy amanuku. So, Ucho Dean Kwana, I mean, MPP for me that had MPP for 2024 months to about MPP. Campus and MPP winning or more. They all lost. I'm talking about open MPP winning. And the first of what church and you put in jail. And I am maintain once he been a break away and a man for to fee say fuele or more agenda na and I'm at the base be unattractive. Attractive Ghana for. Do I be any time you see a lunch in Biano, no my bar, you can't come here press conference and there's no work be about on the 10 among that view. Now if you not fix a day, can you cancel a date? But no numbers on mobile. And tell the end of the day, minimum court issues, meaning MPP for our fresh eye and a champ, Mona go terms. Now we interest MPP, we interest the base date, I remind you and say so.
MPP for the push
MPP for the so much push and near Massa. MPP
for the first 2 team to Jaku.
MPP for and on my side no one feels on make my night base unattractive na Ghana for kata mo kwa mo kon enchichim but senior Mike what tell you research be honest to ourselves kyerɛ me both Cheddar Alan and Papa senior no kwede jima Rollins why na no obeba eye silo like the base da ya be office e pull these numbers and now na mabonte o kan the base ya and na you do apagya hiani ma bi say enya kan the Japan men to aba na MP before be data so me secret for market o man si hwe central market was nya kan the Japan obi say o kan the Japan dey pe no o kan okre o say Mike say we can say Mike o kan okre o ye honest Ghana force o kan okre anti kan the Japan e behind the base no and the ma o ye na mabonte a e man for the racer and obi ntimi kata Ajaku base say be Ajaku obi say man obi be pe o say be yi concert kira no but obi e me pe o say be ni leader da e bia me to say man e bi oba bi o ha betimi me di agro kama pemasem ba sa ba no won pem say me wa no anti e bia Ajaku no Ghana for pen say won yi concert kira ba say o mo pen say o me lead a serious political party and the base bia hun bia no aye me so tibos base e the base move Ghana.
Okay. As a journalist, you on the fight against illegal mining. Ashanti region, to be specific, what share the fighter? You so region means that na otuanamo, what no ko, no hoko tusuanamo. Do you really see the NDC fighting illegal mining in the Ashanti region?
No, Medasi. I mean, Casamcho. Both the NDC and NPP, they cannot fight Galamsey because they are the kingpins of Galamsey. They are the key beneficiaries of the activities of Galamsey. First, say Mike, before Galamsey and Ebabe G him, or about so MPP coalition, or Marco Bia, or Moko fundraising, or Amanone, it be NDC almost at it. Galamsey about what Omoko fundraising, Bimda. Omwana the Galamsey fund on political activities. And some member Shaibu, some yet illegal mining. Na me nya NDC ni e be me side nti o se me associate me with the political party na me nya protection on the honorable Ken can say me say ye ba the fight of Galamsey ya na nado esi wo se dua oni him omo mo twa ne ho ahia ni nyina de eye Galamsey enye side obi o de ne presidency ato Galamsey ya no eye de ya lose the fight of Galamsey chama wutumi eye original chairman and net war battle two major cases of illegal mining Tano Numeri Forest and Samra Boy. And abronye me tiasie say chama wuntumi e de label e ko ball forest say higher presidency forest and what tiasi me was saying so sense ase and say politicians e do mo hu ewura mu say ya how do you succeed in fighting against the illegal man ono mo can say was say me the only way I make my fight Galamsey ni say Galamsey no say senior man wo kwaje concession no wuntumi ye akwase apostle bi FM station so no ntimi ye mo na mo ye se eye na mu ni ho akobetima ye FM station ko beja ato ono bo kese meme ba wo hwe enkura na omo ye illegal mining na dey be bigi 200 series e bigi 300 series I am going to establish a factory enkura na be ye adwuma bi abosom so akura be 3,000 4,000 na kwa de toto se Galamsey na me kwa akoye no e bia dey na 200 series enye dan nya na kwa adwuma or I say a breaking day, I am close to the end. Now, my son, the risk said my kidney and my liver better now. Then I will opt for the Japan factory now, your baby. And he said, a basse, or ye not a mabun, and for Monquay, Galamsey now a day. Or when you be, make out an out of different education mine. Not shoe shine for Managu, because for not shoe shine and crowd to go school. But it be do a point to say. Na eye sabi Niger for no ye omo suicide and this yet me set up factories na ye de mabunu ko wa a step ye de ba fight Galamsey now first you make sure say so we MPP ni na we Galamsey ya yencho yenjelu we NDC na ye Galamsey ya yencho yenjelu na serve as a detail here na Mike baby a Ghana air kopa no and we time kama ye be kran nsuo di aba and me ba na me tena ka ensuo ne aye sina mai dem ensuo bo ye den en ensuo bo en electricity kwa bo epe en me koy me ne me wife en me baba ko sina mai water bill o mo di aba na over aye 150 per month me wa me to light 100 cities aso me ba tete no na ensuo bo air for because and then the cost of treating water body no expensive. I am galamseyers and a yes to the extent and the politician and who's ensured that who say ensure a life, but who's ensured that who's ensured a baby but make galamsey
is cat.
And you're young crown and galamsey and senior baby a kwakudu.
You have to blame the politicians.
Now one blame
so offense one. Politicians of Ghana,
yeah,
MP or DC or your president, your minerals commission. But my say memeha mempe.
Yeah.
Obi antimi nka say ada na me na me ye pampani na me say me tuma no ha na so mpene. So sometimes too, I think say na no bi so no. They are part of this whole thing ekoso.
Sinamai. That is what I would say there will be exemption of ahemfo no bi omonte say offense my him. Member na baso. I'm saying now you are fucking the late and the start. That's what we saw.
Mampon so
ahemfo no bi a ommeto omon sase e dey galamsi enti na buy ho. You are supposed to step in. Enyo hini bia na adwene be say mampon hene ene ayi offense my hene. Enti na say aban o me say o come ayi manso aho. Ye ka say kro anaso manya ye saka say bible kan na e manso enkru no. Manso adubia odo to bri senior time o ma sense no na mu so mo say ena aduane bo ayedin ya say galamsey ya say inside to sense ena body emrofo no say o mo empe body bi ye nkontom no mo say there's a metallic component ewo na leadership of the day e da so hwe sa na mo na say be mpreduasa se o chama wuntumi no regional chairman e be yi gold so ene ye de sobo born because as ayi samna boy anyway that's ayi ho aye enchemu aye now feel say na the party na wa ban mu a ye betuma associate in fighting this other just said the politician na adwene say me ba aba be develop man now it all boiled down to say let me be honest with ourselves. Some of your politicians omun expose ya omun tu kwan and you feel say galamsey and skew sinamai banchi sika ewo mu check gold galamsey banchi sika wo because o share honorable ken factory na o na starch present factory na sika wo nya ne wo mu no eye more than galamsey.
Are you sure? Galamsey sika wo mu
honorable ken a very influential politician also galamsey what's it shaibu sika e wo banchi mu no e do so che sika e wo galamsey wo ba kwa akoye na ebo odin hwe ahwede banchi aburo sika wo mu echen gold ana faso so hwe ye de aburo e de ye starch e de chi aduro e ma onom but in the gold ye aduro mu ano ene afibia no Ghana ban anase Ghana ekra etano $2 billion. Brazil for the ahwede na ye India for their Brunei, America for their Brunei. Two to move there's a 25% of ethanol. But over Ghana, you are ready, you were brew, you are banchi. Near Sako crack, I read the bar, I got crack ethanol. To honorable can moving in, while building $100 million ethanol plant, you know, so a $200 million. Bako, ye their Brunei bay, Bako at the banch in the bay. And it's a what's the put in saying to him say me yes and make must certify Ghana for no more carbon ten and 5,000 about every year no many $2 billion. Share me or more took galamsey no do say na I feel many $2 billion. And now so many exposure no we feel said the only means ya or the benyeska e galamsey. And you say obi asidan o come so obi o sidan on e galamsey obi ato expensive galamsey. But your call there's a guy be on our can promoting the product. One no ye galamsey no say say mo no agai ano de aburo na atoko no soya bean eye baby food o kan sika wo nya e dey free sa baby food man was say far more than the no oye ro good enti I was say ye conscientize on ye magana for tia say enye galamsey go na sika dey ewo mu de e wo other avenue wo wura a ubenye sika wo de dikan de japo wo kan galamsey channel no dabi ya tra
and take Ken for years not in any day and or involving on galamsey
now oba say wa ba na afro ka say ya che wo machine e wo galamsey side onko je obusa say omo na wo say omo nsa ase no omo be de didi masafa jeje wo de galamsey asem kwa ken wo kwa ba pamo
and he will be the best person to solve that.
The senior or say you call man so say me ba me pamo say munya galamsey you. The first thing is to create an employment for the youth. Na say be a factory kese hwe sa galamsey site nya ne say ade a wodua na omo a eye kama kube. What ma dua kube why employ you to ma dua kube ama kube na gina your factory eye coconut milk, your factory eye coconut sugar, your factory eye coconut mixed with ebia orange, coconut mixed with pineapple. You team so kwa adwuma a day obi a ye be market be atoro ne siri boso me obenya 5,000 4,000 obeja galamsey ne ko. And the only solution e betimi aye say get an employment for the youth and move them from the galamsey side. Now also I find two now I'm now some of the headquarters.
But what you are saying, any division of kin, enough from Sao, never better Sao.
Senior, I want to cut enough of weak leaders and your Senior Mike, 1994, Ghana Party Democracy, not Rwanda for no more.
92.
No more. Pierre Paul Kigami, the Rwanda. Oh, Shabo, no much visit Asana. Overcall na a gorilla now, and we. I feel they raised more than $650 million from Sa I don't know. No more could $200 million. They are Asana. Umanyam fast over them $40 million. Omadi job mine. And no in the binia. Oh, quite I answer for this
Fiema Monkey Sanctuary.
Well, I may say, Moko and Coho, near Covotar in your farm, the brown be shot yesterday.
Okay.
She was a shy hill. You do come and be chromatic one. We are unable to promote these things. Here, Ibrahim Tuare, Roy Bokina. And to say, and yet easier. Obi than easy be an obwa. A leader, no money on my say, I also would do money de echo. I fighting against Galamsey, I won't be fighting. Emma Buna Moyen, Yamo Jumaye. Near catch will be as a Mrs. Obi say, Yanko Kuamo, Yambo Baku. No, that's not a solution. Get them jobs to do. As simple as ABCD. And do we say, or more back for instance, Kaya you say money I can watch it. Obi over free tamale, abato pine, some me swan near ma. Who is on Belgium? Now, honorable can say, and Sasi a good can, tamale, a good farm of the region. Maybe convert tamale airport to 90% at the Kawu terminal. Near yet large scale mechanized farming in the northern region. Yet, Baby feed the whole of Africa. Now, cargo plane air befa near ma ko more packing near ma or more farming. Two fees say Nipan fees or Tanaho, or be Baby swap, Kaya Yan, I don't know the year or auto machine tailor.
For so many years, and I can answer this vision, no, I'm one NPP.
Or the bomb no one for Mamin Chawadi, Ubi of Casabiano or Tinema say, yeah, NPP equally build the cold stores be a manugui. Honorable can catch a penny say. This is not how I know. Pennies are for us because the man is not in the cold store business. Watching fish in the good fish in the price. Honorable can say, so per se, cold store no uyen ye. Not fishing that in a common to export here. Okwachi adwene ne ba. I was so cold so the can chill you. Baako a minus 40 degrees Celsius and if the brass freezer. What the adwene guma. Now I keep you for 24 hours. We know how. Now for the cost sorting, we must sort to akese get one. Now from what they call minus 15 degrees, you know. That's how a bed meeting international standard. Because what channel that's all they call minus 15 degrees anymore. Oh, we now na nekeka. Or can any pan say for us and call. And pans on me and ye a jagu. Honorable Ken I can say, ye per se a dria a moon man ye ya. Yen say minister said the boarding. I don't quite any obey or yes, and and your leaders no almost feel say no margin say, and I don't also want to blame them. Some of them only exposure. That's in the mark 1 year and now the minister can say tourism or the year and a big generity a better tourism. Now, oh, minister and no ho, bone raking to ho, we were now Lake Bosom Cho. Now you don't want to invest. The first thing is in your mic. Say fear man. Yet the honorable echo can tampo at the north, in the south, no one by being one. A quine yet.
And yet, cry.
So the first thing is say before we promote in firma M1 no obeye kwan no why airport oh be at the Bono East no why kwan no na fe what see hotels na fe what start up promote ade no so we invest $1 billion at cinema in less than 3 years in less than be 2 years or better. But if you don't want to invest there obekọ no ada na me hwe TV so em so omo kọ em say they pay around 36 but for Kigami there no we African you pay $300 we Brunei you pay $1,000 and ko hwe enipa omo kọ na before say obama nipa ba what you have to do the same I was so we taxes here e ya ban ne there e good hotels no so if you now hotels ne bo e bafo because emrofo no omo be ko holiday a omo check hotel prices Ghana hotel price ne board in Dubai there Ghana 5-star hotel ne board in Dubai 5-star hotel and to broni ne be check say Ghana hotel price say e be 300 be Dubai there 250 e be 150 obe opt for Dubai because the family na eko and to one leader what tourism na say be akoye kwan ko awie na hotels no o taxes go so they will not come na okay that tourism no so we wi a emrofo no ba ho a o meda hotels o meto nsuo o meye course o kese o meye ne bebre enti at the end of the day no ubenye sika na do ye year o return sika o man nya ye enti sadia we kwa should have inform them say let us move to the tourism industry Barack Obama minister no believe in say yemfa coastal bus ne ye so bolo emfa sika na omo kwa yi ani aton dia mama how much are you going to generate from this thing enti your leaders no ha o monte ne ma se hwe wo so afi yakuto agri minister afi obeye plan for food and jobs staff na aduane boy ye den to the extent say na minister ebe fa nuane free ade kogu ministry say yemra emeto afi ye plan for food and job
so no ayefo enyatofo
o say
no say ayefo
aduane bi na omo say aduane boy den no say and ministry na kofa bi abegu ti bra beto no fofo na wo be fa car free kumase sankore akwa auto body
or be gu he ya prempa assembly ho
and said you for how long the minister bit my yes adam and you could see say your leaders na you omo at least or say nya man for omo tin ne man ase now more the exposure omo tin ne man say honorable Ken a businessman what tin ne man say hwe wonim say Ghana light bo edin and it will be factory ha obe check light bo no they are compare Burkina there that are compare Togo there then say Ghana light board them meko Togo meko Burkina because any African country me person me this a light here there me person me the factory ba but me check light board and the president has to move in no make sure say light board e wo form you because a period for but also o man penino or say unu leadership step in that be ma compare light board to that of Togo Burkina and these are a near investor ebo mo anima odi kan ehwe enti wa anya sa near we ya ubo so man no uba kwanya investors say the emba enti honorable Ken these are the near man honorable Ken ye na man no come out sinama for instance aburo anwa ni obi ahu bi da and corn oil is the most expensive oil ye the honorable Ken nam no o chire factory say betimi dey abie e man for say onye no kre ba bia me say ye ba be ye ethanol no ye ba be corn oil factory and so say Mike avocado oil pay one the most expensive oil in the whole world oh ho na what about race course wa na pay bu ni ye nia ni etieti aso ye ntimi set up this factory. How much does it cost to set up this factory? $7 million credit, ebinu. But agenda 111 mobilization fee $7.9 million. Kwabrane edijane. And it is one year leader what 10 year masse or ye businessman say these are the challenger me kum. For instance, honorable Ken factory now AC plant we power ye de be bad steel plant one o nya bi tio. Businessman abe set up steel factory a day enipa taa na meko adwuma ebe izu o man pen o pressure also o we wonya power o ko isi gi for o mo se fa ena o mo referring to Greco for say ke de Japan sa power na wo hia di atima na ne na de bra no just say substation ma $12 million. Meanwhile, sa the same businessman or Burkina be money free. Or Nigeria be money free.
The $12 million no.
Oh yes, on the car. And imagine say be say be $100 million base.
We
are more power.
You need additional $12 million if you cannot provide.
Also, plant in the car. And yes, I name we are near Pam businessman investors.
But as a businessman, so no, oh, shucks, yeah, you need to factor all these things.
And I make a choice. Honorable Ken, because of Oye Ghana, I know say at all costs, also may set up a sea factory in the country. But when you Ghana, I know investor in the baby Dubai, or person who set up sea plant in Africa. My back Ghana, yes, we are, you have power, mammy. Me call Burkina, be power, mammy. Me call Nigeria, be power, and work I have an abaco. What could be power amount and the boss as well for me. And to honorable Kenya businessman, these are the challenges I will face as obey leader of the country or be moving a step in a ma sa near we encos. Share loan, acquiring loan, our Ghana and the boarding. I had then a Lebanese phone or my board for Ghana for Nema. Because Lebanese ni a budget a loan interest no, I be a 5%. Ghana or loan. The end border from crying interest border for 25% and not 18. How do you compete with Lebanese and will be a human? But now can say a president here. Bank of Ghana boss or say a catcher or say thousands for interest rate in the platform. Would they about 8? There be try to have form. Oh man, pedal for buy an interest rate from.
They okay, Tino say, easy, sir. Oh, my baby, this one. Oh, my man, M1 party.
There be Mammy Casamcho. Oh, no, my no. Woman, no, my no. Because one, Senate ya, and a near what Tema talk, Tema oil foundry, and a ya craft food deba. I didn't know you because Obi party me and a craft food deba. And to pursue at Nimbu, no yanson faso. And yes, so munim, a boo munim, na ya bro. Adaka Sinamai, yet ya, and a Sikai Kogu bank. Ne board de chase get very vital bank. Meanwhile, Ghana for ne year Juma. And some doesn't make sense. Politics they didn't make sense. But so kwabrane ye enyeska am an party co position. And tadibo ha I obi na kan asem wo say ko tre no sa ne maso mo koyimoko. No man ka ma ade ya wo se anwie enye de no so ye ne de ntia ya abro ndi ne ewe. And tadibo ku say politicians no e deliberate abro ana omo ye. Ebu omo nim. But omo person meye amatimam for de I enjoy. Ebu so omo nim.
And Ken, we are talking of these politicians all these years. One chain of now I call contest away and all my all these ideas.
What I become assassin now ye we cut off our boys you. Ken et party no criticize it a cancel. Okay, at to force
in terms of corruption there, I can say yes, not can I can watch him. Yes, for that one there. But
Sabi these some okay kind. No program because I want the 2 years me program din o mekai. Oba these are in some oka. Otimi call on man ade we there. No, okay say tama o me so mo ban the importation of a fridge and home use there man. Can call man penny call Alan ka Mr. Alan. Ade a opese wo ye. Na wadwene ahiafo. De obia woni makatua wo de tua o manfo ka. Woni amanfo mu nya adwuma. Enti obia de benya sika to TV mu no. Obia de benya sika de ato fridge mu no. No. Even in a brochure you a spare parts or enti adebo enye edibo or no man penny boot for boot be bia ente ebo ni minister boot for boot. There a number of time Ken when the ministers anya encounter what blast homes ade we amode ba no ebia office bia be boa party no but e was say wo dwene man here ade NPP ni NDC ye ne say ade o office be boa party e mo party benya sika ade bi o mo share Ghana for bo a mpɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ana ɔmo yɛ hwɛ doesn't make sense sɛ yɛwɔ afarimito hospital mɛba ho a NDC fɔɔkɔ ɔmo gya ne 35% na MPP aba wosi wusi agenda 11 ofori krom deɛ trader deɛ tafo mo deɛ ne ho ama kasa sika no betumi de akɔ wie afarimito hospital because ɛyɛ the biggest hospital na ɛbɛ easy person konfa no kye ɔno abo ken kɔ kan ho asɛm ɛde na mo kan ɔmo so aka no korɛ enti e pam na fi party no But show. I done a contract and they say the civil works 97. Biomedical insulation 5%. There's another thing say 80%. O can in Abuma 60%. Say NDC for con age and 35. Now the code is 60% ya. Only 25% come boy. Regional to aba at the mount. Can the Japan aba confanoche aba to hospital matter at $350,000 up to wheelchairs years. Na ye busana for me to hospital can of cre. Say kwa yemian to abama party. Yes, a requirement can the pumpkin the Japan free party. Na can the Japan person say party. Then can the Japan can argue party. And any man
I'm saying and couldn't be one and crack.
Ah, see na Mike. Say no almost say Omujan at 97. Contract and say 60%. Yes, the all quarantine, the all bad to do do contract and 60%. Out the documents at the aba. Na sabi, and yan tro no mu chacha Ghana for say or more connect. They needed only $500,000, but see na Mike. So now here $500,000. And a wenya and fanko, and I'm my Ghana for 2 about tier 1. Now your political party also our Ghana. And the name boa honorable Ken Eka. But politicians, you know, Omadi or Madi, a business in this 4 bombs, so we see 24-hour economic market. Because Omobano, or market 24-hour economy, Sam and out to Ghana.